What's up, my fellow dickheads? I hope all is well with everyone. The open betas came and gone now. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get as much time into it as I wanted to, or as much time as I put into the private beta. But the time that I did get to put into it, I got to test out the Chem launcher. There was one particular variant that I was most excited about. So let's get right into it. This is a Chem launcher review. Alright, the reinforcer. Let's go! Healing. Wait, it's unavailable in the beta. Are you kidding me? The one? No healing. You don't let me mess with healing. I've gotten 2 healing mods to mess with. Alright, let's go. Alright, the riot foam. So you throw this canister at somebody and it sticks them to the ground for a little bit, as you can see here. I ran around a lot with this just to see what I could do with it. It was okay, I guess, overall. It wasn't my favorite. You see the reticule, or the AoE, if you will, is quite small. You have to be pretty dead on with where you're wanting to put this. It doesn't seem to do like groups or anything there. Now there may be mods that allow you to trap more than one ad at a time. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, it did what it wanted to do. I think the biggest thing about any of the Chem launchers, any of the variants, was just the animation that it took. I mean, look, I mean, it takes forever, it feels like, for him to pull the Chem launcher out from his backpack like that. I mean, the circle, and you know, I thought maybe if I put it in front of them, they'll come through it. I mean, maybe I was an idiot and didn't put it in the right direction. But if you're dead on with that thing, it's good. Again, there may be another mod to make the AoE a bit bigger. It just, anytime you poked your head out with that long animation to pull the Chem launcher out, you were getting hit. And if you didn't have, I mean, just be prepared, you know. I mean, you're coming out, you're sticking your head out with the long animation, you know. It seemed to work better if you were walking as opposed to being in cover. But that's that's pretty much this foam launcher. You know, not my favorite. The animation had a lot to do with it, and the size has a lot to do with it as well. I just don't see this being used very much. See, here's a group. Like, it trapped one, you know. Trapped one. Okay. But yeah, this is the foam. So let's move on to the next one, shall we? Fire starter. Now you just throw a canister, it makes a big bloom. You light the bloom up and fire sets in. I had a lot of fun with this one. It took me a minute to kind of get used to it. The AoE is much bigger. You can shoot them much faster. I had fun with this one. And one thing that I thought was pretty cool about it was that it didn't have to be your bullets that set it off. They set it off if they're shooting at you. So you can kind of hit them with a few of these clouds, aggro them up, you know, if they're in that available area, and let them ignite everything, like this one right here, you know. I had a lot of fun with this. Could it be the new PvP sticky, built correctly at endgame with explosive damage on everything that you can get it with running, say, a demolitionist, where you get an extra 25% explosion damage. I mean, you know, we haven't really seen what these skills are truly capable of. In PvE, it was fun. I enjoyed it. PvP, I didn't get an opportunity to try it. If you did, let me know. What was it like? But the potential, I see the potential of it being strong if we're able to build something around it correctly without limitations of requirements on certain gear and certain stat rolls and things of that nature. But I like it, especially if you run it with a turret. The turret I might have been my favorite skill in the entire beta, simply because of being able to identify targets with it and your turret shooting that direction. I thoroughly enjoyed that, so much more than what the Division 1 had, where it just kind of picked whatever it wanted to shoot and shot in that direction. But when you couple the turret with this flame starter chem launcher, what you can do is you can set up an area and have your turret start targeting one of a specific ad in that area, and it'll catch the fire. It'll catch the bloom on fire, if you will. It's very powerful. It's very nice to be able to set up these clouds everywhere. So I think again, I enjoyed the fire starter. It's got good distance on it. You can reach, I mean, right across the way there with it, and you can burn right through a boss with this. I set my turret up, lit him on fire, and it burnt right through him in a matter of seconds. The chem launchers, pretty well. The fire starter, pretty good. But sadly, I wasn't able to get any PvP this time around. I was only able to get about 10 hours, I guess. I got my character up to level 8, but I just got him to level 8, and all I had was green and blues on, I guess, the second to last day. So I just went ahead and started a new character and tested some other things and whatever. Honestly, though, I've pretty much seen everything that I needed to see with the game, with the demo. I've played, you know, the demo twice already now that both the betas, private and the open. I'm ready to actually see what the rest of the game has, not being able to set up any kind of support or skill builds or use the other skills or mod the skills and actually see what the builds that I'm interested in putting together. I'm ready for the game to go live. I've got 7 more days. I believe the 12th I'll pick my copy up, and I'll get to grinding and see what else I can do. But for my initial impressions of the chem launchers, I like the fire starter. I had fun with the fire starter. The foam, not so much. I'd have to see what kind of mods and if you can get the radius up. But that's pretty much been it. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you've enjoyed my face to foot style, make sure to hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell so you don't miss any of my Division 2 content. And until the next time, I hope to see you in the Dark Zone for some friendly fire. I'm out.
Holy shit! Launching grenade! You know what you're for? Don't do this to me! Ah, shit! Huh?
Target down. Good job. Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time. Nicely done, Sheriff.